Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-B-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in the system.
How are you? That is great to hear. This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you for the next hour to 2 hours. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. All right. Without further ado, it is time to make fun of celebrities. Only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
Okay, we are doing this documentary on the Menendez brothers. So I went over to Home Depot
Hell yeah. It's got to be weird seeing Harvey Levin at Home Depot.
to ask people whether they should get out or not. And I see this dude, Lauren Sanchez's brother. We didn't ask about the Menendez brothers, but we asked about the wedding.
Yeah, the more important topic.
I think it's going to be like a Princess Di thing.
Yeah, Lauren Sanchez is like a washed up Princess Di. Like, she just was walking around the other day with like a $20,000 bag, and I'm like, whoa, good for you. You look like a duck.
Studded and fun.
This random dude turns out to be Lauren Sanchez's brother.
They do say Home Depot's a great place to meet people.
Because you meet rugged people.
Or you can meet Harvey Levin. So.
We assembled a mock jury for the upcoming Diddy criminal trial.
Oh my God, is this friggin' trial just gonna be the longest drawn out thing ever?
And although we've heard the prosecution got this strong case, it's not a slam dunk.
The one thing that they're gonna clearly talk about is race.
Seriously, 100 dudes, white dudes in LA doing this right now. However, they don't have a 14-page indictment.
It was a remarkable jury, but I'll tell you,
Of course you gotta make it about race when people are getting raped and, potentially murdered and having their life ruined. Oh, race is so important.
vote is not necessarily what you think.
Suzanne Summers' husband, her widower, commissioned an AI robot twin of her.
Yeah, I don't know. Freaking creeps me out, man. Well, I mean, once they're gone, they're gone. Also, I can't believe Suzanne Summers is dead. She was so freaking hot. I love me a good cougar. Rawr.
Do you have a favorite memory of us?
We cannot condone this, right?
Why? I think it's sweet.
Also, he spent how many years with this woman?
42.
You would think you'd want to switch it up. Will Smith had a street named after him. He's
What, Cock Avenue?
on tour promoting his new book, Will.
What's in his book?
His childhood, probably.
I hate the childhood.
You hate childhood?
It's ultimately boring. It's like I literally had breakfast with my best friend.
I don't care, Harvey. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. I try to play the news clips without being a copy and paste. You know what I mean? Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa bought, I probably said that wrong. Body's still unclaimed more than a month later, so that's good. It seems like no one really cares about him. He kind of seemed like a deadbeat dad. And this just in, I don't like deadbeat dads. Hulk Hogan, ex-wife Linda labels daughter Brooke a narcissist. And I'll play some of the audio about that later. But my God, I don't know who Linda Hogan thinks she is. You are a washed up drunk woman that goes to the beach all day. You're not that important. You're not that likable. And you are just so repulsive. Whenever a narcissist calls someone else a narcissist, they're projecting. That's all. That's all it is. Sydney Sweeney took some pictures of her at the beach, looking freaking cute, looking freaking adorable, getting 2 million likes, just sitting at the beach, being a naughty girl by herself. And she's doing this one pose where it looks like she's about to take a crap. It's kind of strange. But my God, she's freaking hot. But I wonder what she's really like. Because every hot girl has a facade where it's kind of like, you know, well, I'm perfect. Nothing's wrong with me. And then as time goes on, you realize they're crazy. So are men. Here's an interesting clip. This happened in Florida. A man was dressed up as Ronald McDonald and got arrested. Only in Florida.
Don't go anywhere, Chris. You're not free to leave.
It's a parking lot, and there's a guy dressed up as Ronald McDonald, like right in front of this business with like a park bench in front.
Yeah, don't stop me. I'm going. No, you're not free to leave. You're under arrest now. Put your stuff down. Why? Rob me? Put your stuff down. On the ground.
What a mentally ill person, unfortunately. So there he is, just doing his thing.
You're under arrest now. Put your stuff down. Why? Rob me? Put your stuff down.
I love that. That is the most Florida thing ever. People ask me, what are some of the weirdest parts about Florida? It's this! Bad Baby is getting death threats. She says, murdering me is crazy. Yeah, it is really weird whenever these celebrities, you know, like have people that obsess over them, that go crazy over them, and then it's like, I don't know. They're just another human being. Who cares? Like, I know you might say, but Ryan, you're talking about the celebrities on your podcast. Are you any different? And to that, I would say, don't call me out like that.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Look at Shawty, she's so good, so fine, the way I like it. Damn, look at Shawty, she's so good, so fine, the way I like it. 5 + 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 + 5, 5 times 2, 10.
She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude, I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be a fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sweat, sleep, damn. Look at Shorty, she's so good, so fine, just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at Shorty, Look at shorty. She's so good, fine, the way I.
5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. Mr. Carly Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm in Chi-Town working on the bomb. I'm like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I told him not to live. I was like mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. Fuck the stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z? Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she wants me. Damn, I think she needs me. Damn, I think she wants me. Hey, baby, be easy.
Damn, look at shorty, look at her. She's so good, fine, the way I like it. The way I, damn, look at shorty, shorty sexy. Just the way I like it, baby.
5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10.
Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. You're hazardous. When you jump in a ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. We don't have to leave the spot. Stay right in the parking lot. Then it all repeats. Sex, sweat, sex, sweat. Oh, damn. Look at shorty. She was so good. So good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her. So fine.
Mm-hmm.
10.
I just Iowa. What the hell is going on?
Luigi Mangione, the man accused of fatally shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York City last December, was given clothing from his lawyers before a court hearing in February that included 2 heart-shaped notes, according to prosecutors.
I swear to God, I have tried to sit back and not rant about it too much, but if you are a fan of Luigi Mangione, if you are siding with Luigi Mangione, if you think Luigi Mangione's in the right, you're a loser! You romanticize murder, you watch too many murder documentaries, and you don't realize that if you were to date Luigi, he would probably murder you. But hey, then you would be TikTok famous.
The New York County District Attorney's Office alleged in court documents on Tuesday that investigators discovered 2 notes hidden in the cardboard packaging of a new pair of Argyle socks, with one which read, quote, "Luigi, we are rooting for you. Keep your head held high and know there are thousands of people wishing you luck." The University of Pennsylvania graduates' attorneys responded to the filing on Wednesday in a letter which included images of the notes, as they claimed the, quote, defense inadvertently did not see there were 2 heart-shaped notes contained within the socks.
I swear, guys, if you're dating a girl who's into Luigi Mangione, like if you're banging this girl and you're having a good time, but she is in the defense of Luigi Mangione, run! Get the hell out of there! That means she doesn't respect men because she came from a bad father. And how she treats other men is how she'll treat you. Mm-hmm.
Adding that one wasn't meant for the 26-year-old. The second note is addressed to someone named Joan. While NBC News notes that the spokesperson for the defense is named Joan, it remains unclear if that is who the note is for.
Duh! Who do you think it's for? I don't even have a Joan. I can't even think of a Joan. Who do you think it was for? Of course it was for her. I love these celebrity news sites that like, it could be for her. Kanye left a message on Kim's door that said, "Hey, Kim." Was that message for Kim? God, they're the worst.
It is also not clear whether the 26-year-old received the notes. Prosecutors also alleged in their filings that Mangione was still permitted to wear the socks, though claimed he changed out of them because he felt that, quote, they did not look good.
Whatever.
They also argued that most incarcerated defendants, quote, must wear jail-issued clothing during calendar appearances.
Duh. He's not some celebrity. God, if he didn't look the way he looked, he would just be another murderer. But the fact that it included a healthcare CEO and the fact that we're in this weird part of the world where a lot of women, I guess guys, but it seems to be mostly women, are into defending Luigi Mangione or murderers. Oh, there's a good side to the Menendez brothers. No, they killed their fucking parents. Mm-hmm.
As they alleged he had, quote, special treatment. However, Mangione's lawyers responded, claiming that wearing normal clothing for court appearances is, quote, not special treatment.
He just has bad vibes, man. He just seems so like... And then the thing is, like, when you go on Reddit and you see people defending him, it's like, you're all mutants. You're all incels. You're all cretins. Get away from me.
Arguing that many incarcerated defendants are allowed to do so. Mangione has pled not guilty to the charges.
All right, so there you go. I'm just saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is not cool to side with Luigi Mangione. No. Do I like Luigi Mangione? No. Do I want to hang out with Luigi Mangione? No. Would I let him date my daughter if I had kids and didn't get a vasectomy? No. Well, you can't just murder somebody. If you think it's okay that he murdered Brian Thompson, then you can just murder anybody at any time. Oh, the DoorDash guy came too late. Bow, see you, dude. Oh, the car attendant was being a bitch today. Oh, see ya. I mean, seriously. Get the hell out of here. Mm-hmm.
I want to know the mystique. Now you've had Kim K, several other...
Pete Davidson was in the hot seat. The comedian appeared on the March 26th episode of the Netflix talk show Everybody's Live with John Mulaney.
Oh, John Mulaney's so freaking douchey. I don't know what it is. It's just he's so not funny. And no, people are going to comment and go, oh, you're jealous. I don't want to be John Mulaney. I don't want to be a former cokehead who cheated on my wife who couldn't have kids and then knocked up the side chick.
Alongside comedian Linnell, who grilled him about his dating life. It all started when Linnell changed topics midway through the show, telling Pete she had something to talk to him about.
Might not change the subject from my... I know this is not...
She sounds real drunk.
About.
Might not change the subject from my... I know this is not the subject that you plan on talking about.
That's okay. Anyone can change the subject at any time.
Okay.
That's kind of funny.
Told Pete backstage that I had something to talk to him about, didn't I tell you?
Yes, you did.
And we've met now...
God, he looks freaking nervous.
Probably about 4 or 5 times. Maybe about 4 times, right?
At least.
And we've always had a great time when we met, right?
God, he has that vibe that like when people recognize me in public, I'm not trying to make it about me, but I will. And the listener's like, God, you were so good on the Mike Calta show. God, you should reconnect with him. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? And you're just like, yes, DMV employee. Yeah, can I get my license?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I've been studying you.
Oh, boy.
Jace, she wants him all night.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
And
what'd you find?
That is so sexual harassment. Can you imagine if I did that? Oh, yeah. It wasn't Miss Pat. I forget what the name of the comedian was. I thought it was Miss Pat. But it's, the comedian. Hey, get over here, baby, and sit on my lap. Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Linnell then went on to note multiple famous women he's dated, including Kim Kardashian and his current girlfriend, Eloise Hewitt.
Yeah, she seems like a good gal.
Telling the comedian he should take her out next.
This is what I want to know, because to me, you're just an average guy.
Yeah.
Average dude.
Yeah. You're kind of a bitch, man. I mean, what are you? What have you done with your life? Yeah, you've had success in comedy. What's your name again?
Yeah, it's a very ordinary guy.
I mean, Elvis,
I agree. No, I agree. Yeah.
Regular guy.
Right.
But you continuously pull all these bad bitches, right?
Hell yeah!
So, I don't know that I've seen you with any sisters. You probably dated them. I don't think we've seen that.
Right.
I thought so freaking good. Had like 2 whiskeys and cokes before the freaking show.
So, see, he said right.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Wow, she's freaking so hilarious. Can you imagine being her walking around? Like, I've been telling people this recently. A lot of people in the Kava community talk bad about others, and they'll talk bad about me. But in like any community, whatever you're doing, I'm aware that people don't like me. I'm aware there's a lot of people out there that are rooting for my downfall, which won't happen because I stay humble. But here's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm aware that there's 100,000 radio listeners that don't like me at the very least. But you know what? I keep my head down. And I realize that. And I just keep on grinding. Comedians like her, people in the Kava community, and making them about someone else, they literally think that no one talks bad about them. If you were to realize what people say behind your back all the time, just in general in life, you should never trust humans.
Pete awkwardly laughed off the jokes and covered his face while looking over to John.
Since I don't get it, I want to know the mystique. Now you've had Kim K, several other people. You got this little supermodel right now. Okay. And what I think for the research and for women across America, I think that you should take me out.
Sexual harassment!
If that's what it takes to stop this.
Yeah.
That was, God is my favorite.
If that's what it takes to stop this.
Yeah.
I have a good Pete Davidson story. Two of them. Well, I was doing the phones for Mike Calton in the morning, and Pete Davidson was supposed to come by, and Pete Davidson had already sold out his tickets, so he didn't want to do local Tampa radio. So he said he was sick, and then just went to Harry Potter Land. And I'm with Cowhead at the Tampa Improv when it was the Tampa Improv, and Pete Davidson's like, oh yeah, Saturday or on Friday morning I went to Harry Potter Land, and Mike was not happy. When is he? And the other memory I have of Pete Davidson, I'm on the second floor of the Tampa Improv and one of those seats. Can't believe this was 10 years ago. It's kind of giving me a panic attack. Overlooking Pete Davidson do his act. And he brought a notebook with him and wrote down everything he wanted to talk about, because he says when he gets high that he forgets what he's talking about. And I've done that with my podcast ever since. And then he comes to the second floor and he looks at me and I go, what's up? And he goes, yo. Do you know where the bathroom is? And I go, it's right there. And I pointed at it, the bathroom on the second floor. And Pete Davidson proceeds to smoke like 2 blunts in there, and it's just pouring smoke out of it. He's kind of my spirit animal.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Productions. TM.
Marcy, say it. I'm here. Kings County, say it. Brooklyn. This here's the coldest winter, weather June or December. Hearts are frozen over, and despair's the agenda. The children sleeping in their dreams, they weep for direction. Parents reminiscing when they peak at perfection. This is a sad session, worse than the Great Depression. When it's less, that's when motherfuckers learn they lesson. When it's beef, that's when cowards be ducking and stressing. Bulletproof vesting in the closet, claustrophobic and locking. People trying to see a better way, not a life scheme turned into a pipe dream to get away. Niggas looking for a change, not a pocket full of change, much more than a chain in a range. Chessboard turned checkerboard is the metaphor for the world in the whole rap game. Always gotta handle himself properly, feed the baby so I'm making moves constantly. When it's blood in the street by property, ain't no motherfucker out there stopping me. Gotta heat it at a lay a nigga sloppily, like a slug going on a gun shopping spree. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of 2 towers It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spirit you blame. Father, the Lord of the Rings. The fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. In the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. Like in the beginning I am the originator, enigma, imitated the king of the quick. See me, you sick? I am. Damn, my prestige from ancient is royal. Abraham rendered to me a tenth of the spoils. The ancient of days say the scared, the hope me gone. Be 1,000 times more powerful like Obi-Wan. The game lame like the Lakers if Kobe gone. Billions were made in my name, they owe me one. You say it ain't me, you don't really know me, son. Been dragged through the mud, come up spotless and glowy, son. You can never get away from the sensei. You can better technique, never seen yet. The greatest and still ain't who I'm destined to be yet. Riches won't bring you high enough to see me yet. My style's hostile, your style's my style. Come on, back a nigga down, smack a nigga down. Fuck the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spirit you blame. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spirit you blame. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I'm here. From Marcy, born and bred and bled. Street cred, I'ma do it to dead, nigga. I'm here. Kings County, we got love for bound. Roll with a circle that squares can't get around, nigga. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spirit you blame. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spirit you blame. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the.
Oh yeah, J-Zo with Return to the King.
Return of the king.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Hi. What up? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you. This following segment has been brought to you by DZ Beezy Honey at DZBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my word. Go to DZBeezyHoney.com. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DZBeezyHoney.com and at checkout use promo code Hoppe, Hoppe.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Happy Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
There is no nepotism here. Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
On the buzz with the Hoppy Hour handle. Friends getting hot like a midnight scandal. Ryan's got the scoop, never whip, just ample.
Got it.
Celeb news, hotter than a candle. Headphones on, feeling that beat. Ryan breaking news, no trick, no cheat.
Oh, sure.
Celebrity gossip, source to the street.
Whatever.
Tips on point, no retreat. Hoppy Hour moving fast in the mix. Morning show dropping stories that stick.
856
Topics lit.
49 Hoppy. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. Oh, yeah. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com.
Culture's king, gotta stay in the know.
I was trying to rush to get my words out because this song right here
To the love below.
reminds me of like an underage drinking party from like back in the day.
For real talk, nothing fake. Sex, love, and fame for the.
But this time I won't spill any of the details.
Never hitting the break.
Ever since I talked about the underage drinking party and I ended up bleeping names, but the one from 2010,
Morning show
like everyone in Illinois has been like listening to my show, and I'm like,
won't call it quits.
I should probably watch what I say. Sorry.
Lauren Sanchez's brother is spilling details about her and Jeff Bezos' wedding. 2 years after the Amazon mogul and former journalist's engagement, Lauren's older brother Paul Sanchez made a prediction of what.
Yeah, this is Lauren Sanchez, the duck-looking woman who's engaged to Jeff Bezos.
People can expect of their nuptials, comparing it to Princess Diana and Prince.
The only difference is Princess Diana had natural beauty. It's really freaking weird. My mom's name is Diana, and she got married in 92, and Princess Di got married. I don't know what exact year, but they look very similar. I always saw my mom kind of trying to look a little bit like Princess Di, which is fine. It's someone good you want to look like.
Prince Charles' 1981 wedding. He tells TMZ in a March 27th interview, quote, "I think it's going to be like a Princess Di thing, just huge and fun and just a blast." He continued of his sister's upcoming matrimony to Jeff, saying, quote, "I'm thrilled beyond belief."
All right, that's good. I saw this here. You know Joe Gatto, the guy who was the pretentious douchebag on Impractical Jokers? Yeah, he's got allegations of talking to underage girls. Former Impractical Jokers, Joe Gatto, has been accused by 2 teenage girls of encouraging them to kiss and lift up their tops so he could stroke their stomachs. So basically, he's Crystalia. Gatto, age 48, was accused of unwanted behavior by a former employee who characterized them as sexual harassment. Yeah, he totally has that typical Gen X, like, get over here, you hot piece of ass, and smacks her butt. He's got that weird vibe. It's like morning radio. Grace Kennedy and recent high school graduate Brianna Ocho have shared their experience in a 10-minute TikTok. Oh, boy. He just seemed like a problem, you know what I mean? He just seemed like the type of guy who just would talk to underage girls. You know when you see a sleazy guy and you look at him and you just go, that's a pedophile. There you go. Tara Reid looks really freaking good, and I will post this on RyanHappyRadio.com. She was at the premiere of the horror movie Pabrik Gula. I'll be sure to see it. And for age 49, she looks really freaking hot. Like, it's unfreaking believable. It drives me nuts. It's like, sit on my lap. Then I'm over here critiquing Joe Gatto, and then I'm telling women to sit on my lap. Jenny McCarthy said she almost died on a popular diet. She was taking a plant-based diet before doing a complete 180. The former Playboy star, which she looks good for 52, explains how switching her diet helped her body during Wednesday's episode of the Heal Squad Maria Menounos podcast. I tried vegan and I almost died. I literally almost died, she said. Yeah, vegan food's weird. I remember I went to this play with my ex-fiance, I don't know, 8 years ago. And it was in Tampa. It was a play about a fictional boxer. The boxing trainer that I had, he also was like into acting, so he was very unique of a guy. A lot of times boxing trainers are the most fascinating cats. And here's my point. So we go to the play at like the Tampa Theater or whatever, and in the intermission, all they had was keto chicken nuggets, keto mac and cheese, keto bacon. And I remember they're like, it tastes just like the normal stuff, right? And I can't really pull off lying to people about the taste of things because of my face. So I'll give you a few examples in a second. But the guy was like, doesn't it taste just like it? And my face is like, yeah, I love it. It's so good. Another example of when that happens is like if somebody will be like, hey, do you want to try this new sample of kava that we have? There will be like vendors that will go to the kava bars and they'll give out free samples and I'll drink one and it'll taste rotten. And I make the same face, unfortunately, that I make when I'm climaxing during sex. I get all squinty eyed. I'm like, The weirdest part about is that a lot of times girls think they're hurting me. We'll be going at it. And they'll be like, am I hurting you? I'm like, no, I'm great. Never been better. There's two places that I record at. I record at the chill room of Pinellas Park. And during the week when I do those shows, I can be a little more hush-hush, trying to not bother the neighbors there. Because a lot of times I hear that people complain about me doing my podcast there. So when I'm at Topher Morrison Studios, when I'm all by myself, woohoo! Okay, I should probably be a little quiet. Lauren Sanchez was seen out and about walking with a $5,000 coffee cup. If that's not pretentious, I don't know what is. Dolph Lundgren, age 67, was spotted on an outing with his wife and his daughter. But here's the difference. This isn't the biological mother of Dolph Lundgren. It's like his third or fourth marriage. And here's the best part. She's 28. And so is his daughter! That's just so... I don't know. I'm like in the middle about younger dudes, or not younger dudes. I'm in the middle about older dudes dating younger girls because it's legal. And you notice a lot of the people that judge it are washed up women that wish they were the young girls because the older guys don't want to date them. So then that's why they go for younger. It's a whole cycle. Mm-hmm. But you got to watch, when they are on the cycle. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here is Pharaoh Kelly, who I recently reconnected with, and Chad the Poet, my longtime friend, with Man Down. We made this song in 2013. I produced it.
Yeah. Niggas don't know how hard it fucking took. How hard it fucking took me to get here. Even to fucking record this song. It's like shit was going against me. You think I give a fuck about none of that shit? Hell no, man. I'm a G. Pharaoh. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. Man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga then he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. They call me Swizzy, nigga. I'm Swizzy, cause that's my nickname. I mark this rap game and call that shit stain. These lames ain't shit, nigga. Although they shit lame. I'm saying fuck these hoes. And then your bitch came. but I might get her name. Yeah, I know she'll let me. I know, and we can kick it, girl. Yeah, and call that Jet Li. I'll beat that pussy up. That's what's my bet, G. And now I gave her another reason to say nobody hit it like this. Ill type of shows, ill type of clothes, ill type of ass, bring ill type of hoes. Tell all my haters go on, maybe speaking. If they ain't learn my ill type of flows, ill type of grind, money on my mind. You can find me in the lab working like overtime. Nobody ever hit the track like me. Shed on the beat and you know that's heat, nigga. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. Yeah, that's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Funny how friendship often turn to hatred. When they see you doing bad, they won't help you make it. I don't leave my life to chance. I go out and take it. That's why I gotta make it. That's why I gotta make it. All my haters get no recognition. I remember when niggas ain't had no pot to piss in. My opposition is usually fucking optimistic, but that can't help them when hollow tips leaving bodies missing. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop.
Oh, why?
Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down.
Oh, yeah.
That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down.
Is it a man down?
Live life good, baby.
Why is
Fuck all your haters, eh?
Oh, jeez.
Fuck all my haters. I'm screaming, fuck all mine.
What up, Dizzy?
Shit, we gotta shine.
Hi, Calta.
Hey, that's real, nigga. And that's how you kill it. That's how you do it. If you didn't know. Bitch! Hey, nigga. Remember that fucking suck a dick.
Oh, isn't that delightful?
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, that's me. Did you know that's me? Oh, what's going on?
It's you and me, Ryan.
This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. When I tell you he's the best MMA trainer in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. Okay?
It's you and me, Ryan. It's you and me, Ryan. Hoppy, it's you and me, Ryan.
Today we're releasing the 10th episode, I believe, of the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe. So in honor of that, let's play his PSA right here. And the other thing is, if you go on Spotify and type in HAMMERIN Hank, Hammerin without a G, Hank, there's all 9 episodes and a nice little playlist. All right, that was a mouthful, an absolute mouthful. Like another day at work for Linda Hogan.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness. People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
It's me, Ryan, Hoppe.
You bring the coffee, I'll bring the chaos. This is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It really is chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
Here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for the AI song that mispronounces my name. What's going on?
This is the theme to Hoppe Hour. The theme to Hoppe Hour. Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
With Ryan Hoppe bringing the
Hoppe.
power. Let's laugh, let's dance right now.
They claim AI is so perfect.
Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the last will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppe Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all
Hoppe.
Grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme on What Is It?
Oh, sure.
Scooby-Doo and Wacky Too.
856-49-HOPPE.
More than all the moves.
856-494-6773.
Wave and ride the fun with Hoppe Hour. We're never
You can
done.
tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Come and join us, everyone. Hoppe Hour.
You can always email me.
Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe. It's Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
I'll swing. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, let's get back to good old Linda Hogan.
Happy Hot Topic.
Hulk Hogan's daughter, Brooke Hogan, is breaking her silence on her family's rift.
Oh, I bet she is.
On March 27th, the former reality star took to Instagram to speak out after her mom, Linda Hogan, broke down on Instagram.
Yeah, she did. It was pretty freaking embarrassing. Let's be honest here.
Allegedly saying her family is, quote, the worst mess.
And here's the thing. A lot of older boomers do this that are trashy. You know what they do? Is they post everything online and it's like, that's stupid. You literally got the mindset of a 25-year-old.
In Brooke's post, she wrote in part, quote, there was a recent video posted by my mother that was concerning enough for people to send to me. That has made me feel the need to address the tip of a very light iceberg that is
I'll give you a tip.
my immediate family. What little I am addressing does not even scratch the surface of what I've dealt with my entire life.
God, she ages better than her mom. She looks really good. Like, really good. I had to emphasize the really. If I would have just said she's really, you get it.
She wrote. According to E! News and Linda's video that was shared on her Instagram stories earlier this week, she claimed, quote, Brooke doesn't talk to us. She had twins. She got married.
Why would she talk to you? You're a trash bag.
She didn't tell us. She had a huge fight with Terry. I don't know how that reflected onto me, but she cut me out too.
I don't know. You guys kind of ruined her life. She was a really good singer. About Us is one of the best songs of the 2000s. And then your racism and you sleeping with younger dudes, even though I do like cougars, ruined her reputation. Because then she was attached to you, trash bags.
Linda also accused her ex-husband of being a, quote, sex addict and a, quote, complete liar in the post.
He had to be a sex addict. I bet you're dry spells. I bet Linda Hogan. I'm on the moon, have sex. Talk to me in 3 weeks. Drives a man nuts.
According to E! News, Access Hollywood has reached out to Hulk.
They reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Whatever.
The verdict is in for Sean Kingston's federal fraud trial.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble. Not the smartest decision.
According to NBC News, the Beautiful Girls singer, whose real name is Keyshawn Anderson, and his mom, Janice Turner.
Yeah, you have everything. You got the biggest song of 2007. And then 18 years later, this happens. That's I know God.
Were each found guilty on 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 4 counts of wire fraud at a Florida courthouse on March 28th.
I just don't know why they would think that's a good idea. I don't know why they'd go, oh yeah, we're getting some money in with like residuals or whatever. Let's try to make new music, Sean. No, let's commit a crime. Let's have that be the way we make money. I know good.
The 2 will be sentenced July 11th, with Kingston confined to house arrest for the time being. Meanwhile, his mother has been remanded into federal custody.
That's not good.
Per a press release from the Southern District of Florida's U.S. Attorney's Office, the mother-son duo were accused of scamming $1 million worth of items from vendors of luxury cars, jewelry, and other high-end goods.
You're way too beautiful, girls, so that's why it'll never work. I commit the stupidest crimes, and you better believe it. That was me trying to do Beautiful Girls. Wasn't that delightful?
By falsely representing that they had executed bank wire or other monetary payment transfers. Kingston was arrested in California on May 23, 2024.
That's not good.
Hours after his mother was taken into police custody during a raid on his Florida rental home.
That's got to be the moment when you're like, everything's done.
He waived his right to fight extradition and was transported to Florida.
Sorry, man.
Where he and his mom posted bail and pled not guilty to their charges. According to NBC 6 South Florida, during their trial, which began on March 24th, Turner testified to being irresponsible with her son's finances and creating fake wire transfers.
That's not good. Maybe don't buy so much bling. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm crazy for thinking that. I don't know. I just don't get the whole buying everything. I get that when you don't come from money, I get that it appears really flashy. But like, you got to be careful out there. What's going on, especially with me saying you got to be careful out there, that could perfectly transition into talking about this dirtbag unknown as Andrew Tate.
Against Andrew Tate, new allegations. Andrew Tate, of course, half of the Tate brothers, Andrew and Tristan, who been very controversial because of the things that they've been charged with in Romania, several lawsuits against them in the UK.
Yeah, I like some of his motivational stuff. It's very cliche. He's almost like an AI character of a bro. It's very bizarre. But this is I know guy.
And this country. And now Andrew's girlfriend has made an allegation that he was physically abusive, that he...
Yeah, he seemed like the type of guy that just like, I don't know, beat you up during sex. By the way, I'm not victim shaming at all, because a man should never touch a woman. I don't care how annoying she's been. I don't care if she's not shutting up. The thing is, you should never let them get you that mad.
He beat her during a sexual encounter just a few weeks ago here in LA at the Beverly Hills Hotel. These are photos we obtained of Bree Stern alleging to show the bruises on her face after that interaction, which she says went down March 11th at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Beverly Hills, that's where I don't want to be.
And that during sex, he attacked her, was beating her, choked her nearly to unconsciousness, and she has now filed a report. We confirmed that she has filed this report with the Beverly Hills Police, who I would imagine are investigating, especially with the evidence that she is presenting. So, in addition to those photos, there are also text messages alleged to be sent between Andrew and Bree, which reveal a very twisted relationship, if you want to call it that. He says to her, because I want to beat the blank out of you, you will give me a child this year, bitch.
Wow, you'd be father. You're a scumbag. And my 29-year-old self is embarrassed for liking your videos.
She replied,
I went through a breakup. What else was I going to do? Have sex with another girl?
Why do you want to beat me? It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm asleep. And he says, what's the point in having you if I don't beat you and impregnate you? You should be thankful. And there are others that just... Look, this is... as awful as that is, and it is, I hate to say this, it's kind of on brand with the things that he says on his podcast. But he is strongly denying that there was any attack. This is what...
Here's the thing. It's like a lot of times when this happens, it's like he said, she said. Like, I probably side with her being right that he did it, but it's like, you never know.
His attorney sent to us saying, we witnessed the media recklessly publishing a one-sided narrative, disregarding the most fundamental facts. The photos...
Well, here's the problem. When you're so like passive aggressive and such a piece of garbage, the media is going to be one-sided against you because you're a scumbag. Had you not been one, people would not have been out to get you.
Not taken in the Beverly Hills hotel bathroom, no bruising. As for the supposed text messages, no verification, no metadata, nothing.
All right, so there's them. I'm just going to say, probably shouldn't date him, ladies. If you see him, run! Run, Forrest! I'll run. What's going on with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith? These two babies.
LeBron James is not letting it go. And for that matter, Stephen A. Smith is not letting it go.
Well, Stephen A. Smith's responding to LeBron.
Okay. Well, you remember that they had a confrontation, we'll say.
Yeah, they did. Stephen A. Smith backed out like a loser.
Some harsh words before a Laker game a couple of weeks ago.
This has to do with Stephen A. Smith talking about the fact that Bronny is on the Lakers because of his dad.
Duh! Why else would he be there, LeBron? He ain't good. Yeah, I know he's lining up the G League right now, but that's what he should be doing. Wow. Bring it to the league. Let's see it.
Right. And he's not blaming Bronny. He's blaming LeBron.
Right. Saying that you're actually putting the...
Wow, whatever. I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so over Stephen A. Smith. It's just, LeBron getting mad at him is exactly what he wanted. Chainsmokers Drew Taggart. Unwanted visitor showed up at my home again. That's not good. It's funny with the Chainsmokers. They had the song Selfie. And that came out in 2013, and I was interning / on air at Dance Factory Radio in Chicago. It was like a late night EDM radio show. Some of the most fun I've ever had in radio, because Louis 2 Live, if you don't know who Louis 2 Live is, who works at Dance Factory Radio, Louis 2 Live is the guy that says this.
The man.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Yeah, that's Louis 2 Live. He's a Chicago legend. One of my closest friends. Anyway, we had something called EDM Nation, which was an EDM show. And the Chainsmokers were there, and they were really quiet, and they were really chill or whatever. I can't believe it was like 12 years ago. And they did like 6 remixes of Selfie. Well, guess what happened? I thought, oh, these dorks are never going to do anything. Oh, these dorks are just making a song about selfies. 2 years later, I'm in Tampa Bay at a Tampa Bay Lightning game, and I hear like the Thunder and Lightning song, or one of the songs that they would play at the Tampa Bay Lightning game. And I was like, good job, guys. That's why you don't assume. As they say, you make an ass of you and me. Hawk to a girl, off the hook for hawking the meme coin. Yeah, I don't know if like she really meant it to scam people, because she's trying to make money and to keep her brand alive. So why would she be talking about not talking about other people, but trying to scam other people when she's trying to keep fans around because she knows she has no talent, because she's famous for spitting on penis during oral sex? Does it make sense to you? She got ripped off. Somebody came up to her and said, hey, because when you get offers thrown at you and you're in your early 20s, you'll take anything. Hey, here's a meme coin. Okay, I'll promote it. That's exactly what happened. All the incels on Twitter were like, oh, she's trying to screw over her fans. Shut up. Comedian Paul Rodriguez arrested for drug possession during traffic stop. All right, so there's that. I'm getting worked up. I'm not trying to yell at the neighbors. I'm sorry about that. I hope you can forgive me. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening, or whatever country, Sweden, wherever you are, I appreciate it. We'll be right back on Hoppe Hour after this. Hang on.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Where you from? Savage Squad. You already know where we from, you heard me? I stay searching for purpose, so I stay circling the circle. I do this straight for the hood, so this one's straight for the wood. I do this straight for the trill, so this one's straight for the field. From Mayfair to the mall, this shit for all y'all. This for my ZC boys, Dixie make a little noise. And since we keeping it real, God, here got a little squad. Every block will get jig. Prescott, they fuck with me, some of them boys get a snitch, and the boss just lost a few niggas. You know the South, they be jacking, got some big timers in there. My nigga Boosie be acting, I see him shining from here. You know me, I'm a little grinder, so if I blow my career, I'm going straight to that open. Sell dope from Plank to Lanier. I'm finna drop a new album, it's about to come in a minute. I know my hustlers from Valley Park don't get buck when they hit. But that's that purple, I smell it. Quit playing game, let me hit it. You must have went on off then paid the chef run a bit. I'm a real hood savage, so me, I'm liable and chillin'. And any one of them really, man, that's just how I'm living. And give a fuck if you like it, why I do it, little daddy. I know the whole motherfucking Baton Rouge gon' back me, nigga. With them boys, keep them scopes. Run up on in the street, named out the tree, and they letting them blow. Snorting powder bags and popping pills, they ain't got no mind. If you doing good and they doing bad, you might see that 9. Rep that OKC, cause that's all I see and that's all that I know. If you try refresh or try slugger, we losing control. Ain't no time for games, stop school cause of recess, respect my mind. If you disobedient, no tools, savage, twerk that 9. On the country grind cause I'm in the hood, but I moved out the hood. Head ain't get too big, fuck hit your dig, I still split that wig. Yeah, I love my hood cause they stick together in any kind of weather. Might be some you dig or it might be winter, still keep them Berettas. President like smoking, pop sucker, girl, he like popping pills. Get you on the battlefield, pop 1, pop 2, this night here sex thrill. Go on and keep it real, something click to dig, you know we like head. Do it for Savage Squad, next video, we want some more head. Do it for Silver Leaf and that Flag Street, cause they represent it too. Jeremy Dario and that boy Donnie, they reppin' no 2. If you don't love my hood slugger, man, I don't give a fuck. Got that Savage Squad up in my blood, and them 3s, they go up. We all gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From my head to our feet, from the street to the street. We all gangsta like we wanna be. We all gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From my head to our feet, from the street to the street. We all gangsta like we wanna be. You the street as they get. Got the hood in this bitch. It's tatted up on my arm. Man, these bitches be sprung. Niggas riding on foes, rocking V's and bows. Niggas playing with their nose, but I ain't gonna expose. Representing my town, man, this bitch going down. You can hate if you want. Got the pump in the trunk, lakeside in the streets know my name. I'm on top of my game. I'm just trying to maintain. Gave my niggas the block, gave my cousin the Glock. I just bought a new chop, that bitch shoot non-stop. You can go get the cop, man, that bitch can get popped. See it all in my face, I give a fuck by the case. I'm ahead of the race, niggas back pick up the pace. And if you're looking for me, Baton Rouge where I be. We all can't see that we wanna be. You can catch us in that VR, catch us in that VR. On my head to our feet, from the street to the street. We all can't see that we wanna be. Catch us in that VR, catch us in that VR. On my head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We all can't stop as we wanna be.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh, yeah. Let's get right back into it. Wait for me, train.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppy.
Hi, this is Chris Dam from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Hey, it's Chris Kelly from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to the Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Boom.
Best podcast going.
What's going on? It's Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppy Hour.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
This next song I play could either be really freaking good or very freaking strange. It's a 2000s rap song I made on Suno about my show.
Yeah.
Auto-tune.
Yeah. Hoppy on the mic, spitting late night delight. Celebrity gossip, got the tea served right.
Oh, sure.
Paris out clubbing, Britney with the shade. Taking callers, everybody misbehaves. Turn up the dial, it's the Hoppy Hour scene. Talking wild stories every show.
I like this.
From Howard vibes to
I pay for Suno and I don't use it.
Right now, live your tabloid dreams. Relationship woes, the dating game's thick. Love Dr. Hoppy, about to fix it up quick.
Oh, sure.
Sex talk louder than a Kanye meltdown.
Got it.
So sharp, never mess with this crown. On air, raw, no filter, no shame. All your favorite stars.
All right, enough of that. Oh, yeah. Baseball's back. I said baseball's back. There's all the cheering from everybody, right? No one cares unless you're a Yankees fan or Dodgers. Oh my God. For the people that might want to watch baseball, it's so freaking hard to figure out how to watch the game. Unless you have Bally Sports, there's no way to watch the Rays game. I was chilling at the chill room like I do. And Leah was there. And she was trying to figure out how to put the game on, but it wasn't on YouTube TV. I never was a guy that thought there were too many subscriptions out there, but there are officially too many subscriptions. Oh, baseball, you do it to yourself. So freaking stupid.
Rapper Young Scooter has died at the age of 39.
Not Young Scooter!
On March 28th, multiple outlets report that the Atlanta rapper, whose real name is...
Why is it always Atlanta rappers just dropping down?
Kenneth Edward Bailey, has passed away on the same day as his 39th birthday.
Yeah. It's kind of like what happened with Julio Fulio.
Citing the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office. In a press conference on the day of his death, the Atlanta Police Department shed a light on the incident.
Lieutenant Andrew Smith, Atlanta Homicide Commander. We're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house.
All right, it sucks. Rest in peace, man. I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's just uncomfortable because he's dead. Death is weird.
Zayn Malik reveals why he was forced to cancel his concert last minute.
Hunter!
The singer announces that he won't be performing his final show in Mexico City, the last stop on his Stairway to the Sky tour. Writing in an Instagram story March 28th, I'm heartbroken to say that I won't
He ain't that heartbroken, I'll be honest with you.
be able to perform tonight in Mexico City. I've been really sick since this morning, and despite trying everything to push through, my body just isn't allowing it.
Yeah, it's called he's really hungover after a threesome last night.
The 32-year-old continues,
God, he looks rough for 32.
I'm so sorry to let you down.
Oh, jeez.
The love and energy I always feel from my fans means the world to me.
And now they're mad at you.
And it hurts deeply to miss this moment with you. The former One Direction band member then gives an update several hours later, revealing the mysterious illness that caused him to pull the plug on the show. Saying, Mexico, I love you even though myself and many of my crew got severe food poisoning.
That's no. Good.
It's no joke, still struggling.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you eat overseas.
That's the queen.
Benji and Joel Madden say they fear their wives.
Yeah, I would too. Cameron Diaz seems freaking crazy.
Diaz and Nicole Richie in an interview with Rob Lowe's SiriusXM podcast, Literally.
Yeah, I like Rob Lowe. He's freaking funny.
The Charlotte Rockers and Youngblood actor discuss their married lives. Rob, who is married to Cheryl Burkhoff, describes all three of their wives as strong women, to which the brothers respond with,
Oh, we all respect our wives. They are absolutely our counterpart, and we all have a healthy fear.
You know, arguments with Cameron Diaz are wicked.
Yeah, of our wives. Healthy fear. I think, like I was thinking, I don't know if I ever thought.
Joel described his dynamic with Nicole Richie, saying,
She absolutely runs the show, right? But we are partners, so there's aspects that I run.
Yeah, so what Benji is telling us right now, Benji Madden, is that he's whipped. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But there's a whole part of my life that would not work if she wasn't there running it, and she.
All right, so there you go. You gave up the power. Speaking of someone that gave up the power.
2 years after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars, the actor and rapper is now addressing the infamous moment in his new music. Smith dropped his first full-length solo album in nearly...
First of all, that's wrong. It wasn't 2 years ago. It was 3 years ago. Idiot!
2 decades, titled Based on a True Story. Among the 14 songs are lyrics referencing the shocking moment, with the first lyrics coming early in the opening track titled INT Barbershop. The first lines of the song are, Will Smith is canceled, you can't cancel no icon.
I will be honest, his music's really freaking dorky, but it's not bad, so I'll have to check it out. I wish I could critique music on here. That is my next goal. I'm going to manifest it to the universe that I can play music on this show.
Elsewhere in the song, someone says, I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
All right, whatever. There you go. There's that. And there's this. It's kind of interesting, not really at all.
Tiger Woods' former mistress announces she's engaged.
I love Rachel Utitel. She seems so freaking just kinky, man. Sit on my lap.
Just days after the golf champ confirmed he's dating Vanessa Trump. Rachel Yucatel announces her engagement to boyfriend Dan Donovan.
He's a beta male because their body counts as long as a CVS receipt.
Via a joint post on Instagram March 28th.
God, you know, she's probably so much freaking fun in bed, though. Oh, my God.
She captions a series of pics from the nighttime proposal.
Yeah.
So this happened, followed by a series of emojis, including a ring.
Let me see here. Rachel Utitel. She got tattoos on her body. She's wearing a nice little outfit. I'm taking a picture of it. I'm going to put it on RyanHappyRadio.com. You can see what she looks like with her engagement ring.
The nighttime proposal. So this happened.
And she has a necklace around her neck.
Followed by a series of
And I got a pearl necklace later.
Emojis, including a ring. Donovan is the founder of 2 security companies, according to his Instagram bio.
Yes, he's making that bread.
After popping the question, he reshares the joint post to his Instagram story, writing, she said yes.
I'm going to marry a side chick. Good luck, bud.
I don't know when the school systems thought it would be a good plan for families and their emotional stability to start having performances at 10 a.m. during the week. This just in, a lot of us work. We just look like
Kelly Clarkson just seems really insufferable
when we're not there.
Makeup free and a trucker hat and sweats, Kelly was kinda all of us, just doing our best to get by, unloading about scrambling to take time off to be there for her kids, River.
She just seems like, I don't know, like not happy with herself. Like she lost so much freaking weight and she looked better, thicker.
And Remy.
Not giving you like an advance where you can at least tell your work. Hey.
I can't listen to this. The thing says she's back to herself. Crew was never walking on eggshells, despite reports. They were probably walking on eggshells. She just seems like somebody who's really cool one minute and crazy the next. You remember how earlier I played that clip of Pete Davidson getting hit on by that comedian Lunel? Well, Lunel said, I admit I was tickling Pete's leg during the segment and I apologize for that. I did not mean to make Pete uncomfortable. It was all in jest. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was in jest for him. He seemed freaking frightened.
There are more changes coming to X, formerly Twitter.
You can stop saying formerly Twitter. We freaking get it.
On March 28th, Elon Musk, who bought Twitter back in 2022 and changed the social media platform's name to X the following year, reveals that his artificial intelligence started.
God, he's got a punchable face. I would love to just bitch slap him. Like if you were to say, dude, you can have all the money in the world or stay the way you are and just bitch slap Elon, I would take the money, but I would still bitch slap him after. He doesn't even deserve to be punched. He's a bitch.
Startup XAI has acquired the brand in a lucrative all-stock deal. As he writes in a post on X, the combination values XAI at $80 billion and X at $33 billion.
All right, so whatever. Probably did it as a tax write-off. There's no way he did it for the better good of the company.
Hailey Bieber is feeling thankful. The Rhode Beauty founder, who's been facing scrutiny over her personal life and marriage to husband Justin Bieber, recently drowned out the noise by reacting to a supportive fan message on TikTok.
All right. Does she have anything else? All she ever does is just do this social media stuff. Me.
The fan shares in a video March 26th, quote, Hailey, I want you to know that for every person who has ever hated on you on the internet or will ever hate you, there are two people who love you. We all love you so much, and you just maybe don't hear it as much because...
Whatever, man. Jesus freaking Christ. You can't ruin the relationship of Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber and then be the career side chick that he ends up marrying. You can't possibly do that and then expect everyone to freaking like you. Jesus Christ. All right. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. We're going to come back for one more segment, okay? Does that work with you? I hope it does. Either way, you don't really have a choice because it's my show.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Y'all now in tune with something beautiful right here. Something epic. This official. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling a shooby doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep a mirror. I'm stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose, and I never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit, knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tape
tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunting like Evil Knievel. Keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shop with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring. With a crew about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the f you from? How your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit Pro Gems and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them breasts on me. Homie, I'm funky like leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When them blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. Easy tested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up.
We serious in this mother.
I'm a hustler for real.
This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama like support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, it's like they turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. Same old same dude, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you with shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue films, like make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, it's real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. It ain't nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
Hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'm a hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up. I'm a hustler for real.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe.
Recording for the average Joe and Jane because we don't discriminate by gender. If you work hard, keep listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I got it. Woohoo!
Turn the radio up, it's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
I got it.
Sex and stars and love so real.
Whatever.
The hour hits with the funky feel.
Yeah.
Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on. Ryan's got the scoop from dusk to morn. This throwback ride, we all belong. Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave.
856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Tune in now.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio.
In the mix, it's a hot.
You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Every secret told. Hoppy Hour's live and it's everywhere. Hoppy, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave.
What's going on?
Ryan Hoppy on the mic, breaking down the scene.
Sure.
NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppy's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have...
So the other night, I went to bed watching the Lakers and Bulls game, and this is why you never give up on a game. It was 115-110 Chicago with 12 seconds left, and then this happens. All right, here. There is a three-pointer that is made.
I get kicked off the broadcast the next two games. 12 seconds left. Bulls have to hurry. Get it into Vucevic. Quick pass to Williams. Big shot for three. Good. 2 points.
So then they go to inbound the ball, and Giddey steals the ball.
Game 9.8 left.
I mean, Josh Giddey. Kobe White hits the three-pointer. And it takes the lead as the Bulls in 5 seconds are up 6 points. So then this is what happens right here. They end up going down to court. Luka inbounds the ball.
LeBron got the tip in last night to beat the Pacers. Doncic took the final shot before that.
Doncic passes the ball to Dalton Connect.
Here's Reeves.
Reeves.
Reeves straight to the cup.
Reeves hits a layup. So then it's 117-116 Bulls with 3 seconds left, and Josh Giddey has the ball.
He's in to take the lead. Bulls are out of timeouts. 2 seconds left. Giddey for the win. Go!
He swishes it.
Reeves straight to the cup.
Let's relive it again.
To take the lead. Bulls are out of timeouts. 2 seconds left. Giddey for the win. Go!
My God! I cannot believe this.
You know, the high school parties out in Chicago that Giddey went to. Off the hook.
Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby.
There's that. So then here was the Bulls locker room after the half quarter.
One of the most insane endings in the NBA this season. The Bulls, they hit 3 threes in the final 12 seconds. The last one being the best one. Josh Giddey from half court at the buzzer to beat the Lakers. And here's the Bulls locker room after the game.
Happy to win, man. Pat got it back to me. I shot in the rhythm and felt good when I left the hand. So happy we got the win. Great shot. Very happy you got the win.
Where's the high school party? Where's the closest high school?
Crowd tonight, they were unbelievable. Got us back in the game. So huge win and keep this momentum rolling.
Hell of a job.
First one, good, bro. First walk-off one. Ain't go to game ball.
All right, so there's that. And then here's LeBron. He was the one that had the 3-shot over him.
Well, LeBron, kind of the direct opposite feeling of last night. How do you process those last couple seconds?
I mean, we put ourselves in position to win.
I did.
Gave up a lot of threes in the fourth quarter. But still put ourselves in position to win. Horrible turnover by myself. Bad miscommunication. Play before that.
He sounds very defeated. I'm sure he went to one of his side checks.
Charles Barkley went on the Dan Patrick Show to talk about everything that's gone on with LeBron and Stephen A. And, I mean, he had a few interesting things to say. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what Charles had to say.
Who had a better week, LeBron James or Stephen A. Smith?
They both had an awful week. LeBron, he's too big to be that type of bully. The bully is Stephen A.
But then it's like when LeBron just lets everybody talk smack about him, then he's a beta male. How do you want it, Charles Barkley?
And to bully Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst is a sweet person, man. He's just trying to do his thing. And I've always liked LeBron, but him being a bully, it turned me off, Dan. But I will say that Stephen A., the way he reacted was so lame and weak. And Stephen A. is a good dude, man. For him to react, LeBron, like I say, I blame him.
Yeah, they both lost in this situation, let's be honest here.
For starting the bullying, going on Pat's show just bullying people. Because, you know, LeBron, he's a control freak. He knows everything he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows everything he's doing. He knew when he walked up to Stephen A. what he was doing. But the way Stephen A. reacted, going on Gilbert's podcast, talking tough and...
Yeah, you look like a little bitch.
Come on, man. You're better than that.
I don't really think he is. That's the problem, is we keep bowing down to LeBron and getting disappointed.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.